I didn't get to work. I was too tired.
Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first of all, I want to give all praise to Abnawa.
Yahoo, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rekakwadash.
And there might be to the cross, Elder Great Millstone, who taught us through the Spirit, peace and much love, and salutations to Israel, this year 2022. Hasten never come with Yahweh Shai, man. Those this will last year being here. Hoping the Most High destroy this shit this year. You know, we hoping and praying that the Most High come back, Yahweh Shai returns. Listen, fuck about it here, man. That's this song we've been singing for a while. You know, singing a song that Yahweh Shai come deliver. Because this shit ain't it, man. America, this whole world ain't it, bro. You know, we're looking for something different to play.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 7 and 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the night before. And he said unto me, of edges, and hear the words that I am come to tell you. And I said, speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river.
That shit, so go ahead.
Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? And if he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?
That's it. That's talking about the kingdom of heaven. So we didn't go to the narrow, which is difficulty, man. And this life is very difficult. Because you go, as a man, you go through a lot of different emotions, a lot of different ups and downs, spiritual ups and downs, emotions go crazy. You know, you gotta overcome your flesh. There's a lot of things you gotta overcome in this flesh, but in this world as well. And it gets difficult. There's a time, especially in the knowledge, you know, you feel like the Most High ain't dealing with you. You feel forsaken. You feel like you ain't doing enough. You know, you feel basically what Pastor Ramlah says. When you're tired, you know, your car gets tires and stuff going. Like, what the fuck? You know, you feel all these issues. You put every pump when you riding the whip. You're like, damn, I gotta get this shit fixed. That's how you sometimes feel the spirit. It gets rough. It gets rough. It ain't always smooth. It ain't always easy. It's hard. It's hard. It's a hard road. Right?
There is also another thing. A city is built and set up and set upon a broad field.
And that's the kingdom of heaven. So the city is set up and set upon a broad field. Go ahead.
And it's full of all good things.
It is full of all good things, and that's what's coming for us, the kingdom of heaven, right? And then you got that.
The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Right.
Like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water.
Yep.
And one only path between them both.
Yep.
Even between the fire and the water, so small that there
are other things go on. Some things happen. You have life. She's always trying to throw you off of the path. But you have to keep your mind. That's why I always say, if your mind, if your body be full of life, where your heart is, there where your treasure will also be. You know? Go ahead.
And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
Yep.
Because for their sakes I made the world.
For our sakes, the Most High made the world, because the world was made for us. We did 2 Genesis 5:63. I'm saying that 64. Also, when the Lord gave dominion over all the things of the earth, right? That was our birthright from the beginning. The Most High created the earth for our sakes. Go ahead. And then also he promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob because of what the sin that has been put upon the world. Go ahead.
In travail they are but few and evil.
Yup.
That's locked. This is verse 12. Then were the entrance of this world made narrow, full of sorrows and travail.
Full of sorrows and travail, man. So this current world is full of sorrows and travail. That's why people kill themselves. That's why they're sad. They're not happy. Everybody's depressed in some form or some fashion living this life because of what Adam done. His transgression, it made the the gates closed. They closed the gates basically. It made it harder to enter into the gates of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right?
They are but few and evil, full of perils, very painful.
Yup.
For the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure.
Yeah, so the entrance of the elder world was wide and sure. Go ahead.
And brought immortal fruit.
It brought immortal fruit. Go ahead.
If then they that live labor not to enter into straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them.
Exactly. So we don't go. So all the bullshit you gotta deal with, the mental issues, the mental problems, the body problems. Like some brothers have issues, mental illnesses, body illnesses, body aches, all these different pains and struggles we go through. We don't go through these hard things. We'll never be able to get to where we need to be with the kingdom of heaven. That's why we must suffer for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. We have to suffer. We have to go through it. You gotta go through it, right? You gotta go through your bullshit. You gotta go through the hard times and keep pushing forward, because our minds is to all for the kingdom of heaven, to get to what? Righteousness. To get to where we need to be, to get the cross. Go ahead.
Now therefore, why disquietest thou thyself, seeing thou art but a corruptible man?
Yup.
Why art thou moved whereas thou art immortal? Why hast thou not considered in thy mind these things that is to come, rather than that which is present? Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
The righteous shall suffer straight things. And what is straight? The word straight goes to the difficult. So the righteous shall suffer straight things. Difficult things, man. You read the stories. You hear what we had with the men who had to go through Jonah, Yahweh, Job, Isaiah, Jeremiah. They all went through straight things. Paul, Peter, they all went through a lot of bullshit. They went through a lot of hell because it was hard to stand up for righteousness in that time. Noah, Abraham had to leave his own country where he was born at.
Not right quick, but even you think about Noah. Noah was scoffing.
Yeah, he was scoffing.
For fucking what, hundreds of years.
Yeah, he was scoffing.
They were scoffing at Noah. You know what I mean?
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for why. For
And they hope now, so we're going to hope for the why. See, the righteous will suffer for the straight things and hope for the why. What's the why? The kingdom of heaven, the blessings, man. The new world. We want a new world to come. We don't want this current world must be destroyed. It must be destroyed. It gotta be resetting because it's all out of order. It's all thrown off. Nothing is in its proper order.
Hey, hold on. Hey, you brothers got smooth in, man. You got smooth in. Y'all got smooth in. Nobody smooth in. Come on, smooth in, brother. Smooth in. We come in late, we start late, no matter what the school is.
Okay, I ain't want to do it.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, we gotta keep the spirit going right. You know what I mean? Make sure we got that right spirit channel. The Lord, the Spirit of the Lord popping. We good.
And hope for why? For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the why. And he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High, and none that have understanding above the highest. For there be many that perish in this life.
So they'll be married. So there's gonna be many that perish in this. So in this current life right now, many people are gonna die. Many people are gonna perish in this current life right now, right? Because why? The majority of the world is wickedness, right?
For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of
Because
Yahweh.
they despise the law of the Lord, man. So majority of people, they're gonna die, man. Everybody, you belong to the so-called white man society, and you bow down to the matrix.
And what was that movie with all the zombies?
Yeah.
You know,
World War Z.
well, yeah, that's a good one too. Though. No, but that show, you know how they had the zombies. You know, dude had the bat. Walking Dead. There you go. That's what this is, man.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is the Walking Dead, man. That's right.
The TV, television, through social media, Instagram,
Women
TikTok,
shaking their booties everywhere.
Yeah, it's the mind of the people are gone. So they no longer live reality. They live on their phones. Their phone is their life.
That's right.
Social media has become their life.
Yeah.
You know, they can't function in the real world anymore. You know, they don't know how to. You know, the people's minds are just gone. You go out, you got these videos of you got these dudes. They could be people even in clubs, but they be on their phones.
Yeah,
They're so submerged in on what someone else on realities on the phone.
That's right.
on what they can scroll on, man. That's why, you know, there's just like 1.some billion people on TikTok fucking every single day, man. And people sit there for hours and hours just scrolling, liking, and it's to the point now that it's like, if you don't grab somebody's attention within like 5 to 10 seconds, they're fucking bored. Even attention span have dropped. No one can sit down and watch a whole hour or 2 hour video. Motherfuckers' minds just be like
6, 7 minutes.
6, 7 minutes and they're already gone, man.
They like them quick 2 minutes,
like the
3
quick
minute
2 minute, 3 minute videos. Everything
Move to the next one.
Everything now is instant.
Yep,
everything
instant.
now is exactly right now.
Hey, 10 minutes is old now. You know, in this world, you hear that like back in the day, like, you know, it took like the song, like you would hear a song on the radio back in the day, you would hear that bitch for over a month.
You hit him up on their Instagram, so it's all
like
about
Scottie
it now.
Pippen's wife. Hey,
Yeah.
Slocky, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
But Slocky, but hey, Scottie Pippen's wife, she say she got rid of Scottie Pippen because she was with him in her early 20s. She was like 20, 21. She got with Scottie Pippen or something like that in that area. But she spent all her 20s to her 40s to 50s. Well, no, she like 48. So to like her late 30s, early 40s, she was with Scottie Pippen all this time. Now she said, well, that's why she left and got with Future, because all she did was took care of everything for Scottie Pippen. She did all his banking and making sure this was the while he was off making the money, right? She was investing the shit on the shit. He said, hey, look, check this out, because I gotta do this, but you can go. So she's building the fucking wealth with his wealth, right? So what the help meet is, right? What the fuck is the help meet's job? It's the bitch when I bring money in, if I know a way to make it better, invest in it, you take it and you do it, because I'm gonna build more money. I'm gonna keep bringing the money in, you keep. So what the fuck you expect, bitch? Don't nobody gonna love you like he gonna love you.
And then that reverts back to us, what we do to the Lord.
Right. Exactly. That's
what we do to the Most High.
That's it.
And that's why you know you got bullet problems. You can't get
She was
mad at
his
that
main
shit, bro.
thing.
Yeah, when you learn, you grow, you woman. Look, everybody will go through it. The woman will go through shit. It's gonna happen. But you gotta understand, though, man. That's how we did the Most High. So you sit there and think about like, damn, well, I understand. That's right. I ain't even mad.
Yeah.
You understand, like, bro, it's the Most High, because that's how we do the Lord. Because nobody never loved us how the Most High loved.
That's right, man.
Like, there's no other love that we could have found nowhere else but Yahweh busting our
Right,
shots.
man.
But Jake in their mind thought there was something better. That, Egypt was better.
Right.
Moab was better.
Yep.
Esau was better. But you see, look how we've been treated when we fuck with these other nations, nigga. We get treated like shit. Ain't no love for us, but only one true love, but Yahweh busting y'all shot, baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's no place like home. Right? It don't matter what you do. It don't matter where you go. It don't matter where you try to go, bro. You ain't never gonna be happy because you ain't at home.
Hey, and the spirit, and Salaki, and the spirit that he never divorced her. He won't divorce her. He already said he's not gonna divorce her. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna because one, she's gonna take the money. That's number one. But he loved the chick though. He was like, he don't want it. The Lord let us go off, and he let us go be hoes. You know, but he said, I'm gonna still stay married because I love you that much. But I don't want to fuck with you right now. You know, I'm a guy, you know, you gotta be cleaned up in order for me to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you know, you're gonna be whores. You know what I mean? But he never divorced us. You know, same thing, you know, it's the spirit how Scottie Pippen, he ain't let it go, man. You know? But still, but he don't, like you say, he ain't trying to really kill her.
Because really, honestly, marriage really is for the woman, because like I said, you know, it don't really,
she benefits.
Yeah, it don't give a man no leverage because she don't take all your shit.
Yeah.
So that's why, like I said again, you know, ain't no such thing to get on the need for no bitch anyway. But ain't no such thing marrying no hoe, especially not here in America. Hell no. Because ain't no such thing as that, bro. Because like I said, she has ties to everything you got. You leave, she leave, what the fuck ever happens, she wanna be like a hoe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Divorce a bitch, she took all your shit. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't gonna let some other bitch get all the money. That's why they say back in the day, it's cheaper to keep her. That's they made it's cheaper to keep her. They do that. Hey, that was a soft gift.
Yeah, it's cheaper to keep her.
But it's cheaper to keep her. So hey, fuck it, bitch. If you gonna be a hoe, but we ain't got a divorce. Bitch, it's gonna be a hoe. Because see, bitch, I know what you gonna do. Gonna take my money. You gonna go be a hoe.
Anything you own, you touched it is now yours. But when someone else gets to that shit, it's now polluted because why? It ain't yours no more. Because someone else got into it. And then, you know, people put shit in her mind, you know, all this, that. So the women are changed. Women change when they do different. Women change the men to sluts, right? In the spirit, going against the ways of the Heavenly Father. Go ahead.
Yet return again to me, said the
And the
Lord.
Lord said, even through all that shit, right? Even through all that, come back, right? Right?
Lift up thine eyes unto the high places,
Yup.
and see where thou hast not been lying with.
Yup.
In the ways hast thou sat with him, as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness.
That's the hard shit. You pour your heart out to some chick, your girlfriend, man, she'll fucking black. You take it. This nigga,
Yeah, or the nigga that she fucking, she be
Yeah.
telling him about your business.
Exactly.
God best friend.
Exactly. All this other bullshit. You know, that's why as a man, you deal with your shit in silence, bro. When you go into some shit, don't tell your woman nothing. But no, she tell you something. No, I'm
Hey, he making rap songs about you.
exactly. So you know, I'm
Because she
I ain't
know
got-
all
you
your
know,
shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
She know all your quirks, all your weaknesses.
Exactly.
She know them all. You know? She know the shit you like, the shit you don't like. So that's why a woman is, when you get a possession, it stays.
Yeah.
It should never leave. Because it knows everything the
About
fuck
you.
about you.
Exactly.
Because all she gonna do is,
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly. That's why women get killed for committing adultery, man. That's like wearing another nigga's pair of drawers, bro. It's like personal. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's very
Yeah, that's true,
personal.
though.
And that's why niggas get in fights over women. And
Yeah.
Because it gets
Yeah,
personal,
'cause
bro.
it's not right, man.
Because you sat there, you chose to, it gets personal, man. You know?
Therefore the showers have been withholden. There hath been no later rain. And thou hast a hoarse forehead. Thou refusest to be ashamed.
You know what they say? So you refuse to be ashamed, man. Hey, Jake refuses to be ashamed of what they've done to the Most High and them going off and them being wicked and stuff. You know, they got the forehead of a fucking hoe. You know? Go ahead.
Wilt thou not from this time cry unto me, my father? Thou art the God of my youth. Will he reserve his anger forever?
He got you out of Egypt. I did this for you, that for you, I did this for you, I did that for you. You gonna go come do this? Now you gonna come and wanna go back to Egypt after I just got you out of there, nigga? You ungrateful ass bitch, right? And that's how the Most High seen us.
Yeah.
And I know what, fuck it. You wanna do that? I'm gonna get you to the worst of the heat, get to the super white man. I'm gonna let him fuck you up
base,
real
the
good.
bottom.
Hey, I'm gonna let him fuck you up real good. I'm gonna let him shit all on your ass.
The motherfucker used to grunt.
And then when your ass on the bottom, when your woman's over you, when you're oppressed, you're a fucking slave, you have no power, no nothing. Then you gonna need to come cry to me and I'm gonna sit here and wait. I'm not gonna come get you when I feel like it. I'm gonna take my fucking time to come get you as you ain't act right, nigga.
Yeah.
That's how the Most High did us.
Hey, Kanye, you think about it. If Esau brave, that's the way he talked. He brave, he grunted. What we do not to the eyes of the Most High when he's looking at us talk. He understand
The
what
Most High leaving us on red. You know, like, in modern day terms, the Most High leaving us our ass on red. We over here, our prayers are texting the Most High.
Yeah.
Well, look, we gonna come get us, forgive us, we're sorry. You know, forgive us. Israel, it's like, you got mad, it's like, you know, it's like phone some shit. Israel, the Most High, we take 144 texting them. We gonna come get us. That the Lord's looking on red.
right. Just look
Put
at
the
it.
phone down, put the shit back. Man, fuck them, dude. You know what I do? They gonna suffer a little bit. They gonna suffer a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then when I get tired of blowing me, I come fuck with you again.
Yeah.
You know, the most of them ass on red, man. He like, man, look, man, look, you gotta deal with that shit, man. You did that shit, you know?
What Ursha say? Let it burn.
Yeah, you let that shit burn, man.
Right. Ursha.
Whenever you feel like we're the most
Burn,
side
man.
on titles, Israel went off heavy, man. Go ahead.
I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce.
Yup.
Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not.
Yeah, Judah didn't risk
Right.
everything.
Most High got his favorites, man. And his favorite is come out of Judah, which is Yahweh Shah.
Exactly.
So, you know, he got a hell of
But went and played the harlot also.
Yup.
And it came to pass through the lightness of the quarter that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stone and with stock.
Yup.
And yet for all this, her treacherous sister Judah has not turned unto
Yeah, you treacherous ass bitch. Yo, you treacherous
Hey,
ass.
we use these words not
Yeah,
today.
you
That
treacherous,
bitch
man.
treacherous, man.
She a fucking liar, man.
Yeah, bro, she sucked
A
up.
liar, man. You know?
not turned unto me with her whole mind.
He said he turned to the Most High with her all of mine. Go ahead.
But feignedly said the Lord, and the Lord said unto me, the backsliding Israel hath justified herself more than treacherous.
Of transgress, deceitful, treacherous dealer, treacherous, very, and for emphasis, unfaithful man, treacherous man, offender, unfaithful.
Unfaithful. That's just we were unfaithful to the Most High. We were unfaithful to Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And that's why it's deceitful and unfaithful. That's why the Most High. That's why the Most High got rid of our ass, man. We was unfaithful. We didn't show no faithfulness to the Lord, man. You know?
But a married woman is a tough motherfucker. Come on now.
And then, you know, ain't nothing done. Right. Ain't no food cooked. Ain't nothing clean. She busy doing her job. She about to go out with her hoes, go twerking and shit like that. So that's why, you know, and that's why. And then you at home, she sleep. She out while you sleep. While you fucking knock the hell out, she out sleeping shit, doing her hot girl shit.
You gotta get back up at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. So it's like we live, man. We living. That's why we want America to be destroyed. Go ahead.
But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
Yep.
A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will revenue to her husband.
You know, that's just what they is, man.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. A woman, and how does a woman fear the Lord? By fearing her man in respect, because it's worship, okay? It's submission. So only way you can submit to the Lord is by submitting to your man. So you cannot go up and say that, oh, I believe in God by shooting out shot, or I submit to the Lord, I fear the Lord. Some others don't understand it. But they pray the Lord don't hear you fucking ass.
Oh yeah, truly. Yeah, cause most high check. Hey, you know, like, you got, you have sisters that do try and shit. But really, honestly, their whole job should be trying to find a man.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be sitting here.
Man, annoying us on the street.
Yeah, they should be sitting here just, Lord, you most high send me a man through fucking thin air.
Right.
No, if you know about that's close to you, or a couple miles away, whatever the fuck ever, you need to be contacting him, trying to get with him, cause he's gonna save you.
Bitch do the work.
Yeah, he said you like.
Bitch don't want to do the work.
No, they don't want to do it.
Bitch want it done for them.
Yeah, they want you. They want you to come talk. Fuck, I ain't gonna talk to you. The fuck? Come talk to me.
Hey, cause in our kingdom, the women gonna beg for us to take it. That's why Isaiah 4:1 said, 7 women should take hold of one man. Right? I will make my own apparel. You know what I mean? I will, you know.
Yeah.
I want to butcher. I want to butcher.
Yeah, like I said, cause these women ain't in order. They're not even in the truth. They're not in order because they still think in their fucking mind.
They in pride.
That the Most High is still dealing with them.
Right.
Because you had women like Mary Magdalene. You had Mary. You had the Mary. You had Mary.
She was a follower.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you had the Mary.
They was many berries. But they were following.
They followed with the hours.
They followed in the distance.
Exactly. They did all the background shit. You know? But this time you're gonna need a man. So for you sisters out there that's sitting there bullshit, sitting there, man, come most times sitting a man out of the fucking sky or some bullshit. You're delusional. You need to go on Instagram, figure out what brothers wear, figure out where these brothers are at, contact these brothers, and get with these brothers, man. Cause they're gonna be your savior. You ain't gonna be able to save yourself. You're gonna need a man to save you. That's the whole point of why the Most High gonna make you something. It's put the revolt, it's put the gender roles back where they're supposed to be. Put the man on top, the woman on the bottom. That's the whole point.
And the man do all the work.
Exactly.
You get to run around and look pretty.
Exactly.
But just because you can run around and look pretty, for some reason it makes them feel that they're above.
No, it don't.
No, bitch, you're the one that's supposed to look pretty. While I'm out here working hard and pushing like a man push, building shit, making your life so you can look pretty. Because without me doing what I do, you're gonna look like a fucking dog, bitch.
Exactly.
You're gonna be looking like shit. You're gonna smell like shit. Your shit gonna be, you're gonna have you. Because what is it in this world that, like we was watching earlier, what hard job in this world has woman done? What has woman really created, man? What has she done?
None of the cars. See, none of the cars you see, none of the cars you see driving down the street, none of the fucking stoplights, none of these buildings. All these buildings were created by this all took manpower.
Right now, man.
Right now, here's the car. It all takes manpower.
Doing that shit, man.
It all takes manpower.
Yeah, you might find one big ass bull-dyke looking motherfucker.
And then even with the OnlyFans things, a lot of those, and then the OnlyFans page, they be ran by other men. Because they tell them what to do, give them instruction on what the fuck to do. Because women are lazy. You teach a chick, you can make this much money in this day. Wow, she's do this much and I'm done. But a man will figure out, he'll keep working. Women are lazy as fuck. They don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing. You know? At this point in time now, they don't want to even cook no more, man. She come on your room, she won't even clean the shit. Like damn, bitch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like You know? But we together supposed to continue. If we don't matter, we separate together for you to come clean up my shit. She my woman now, she supposed to come clean my shit. Make my plate. Wash my clothes, man. Do your fucking wifey duties. But these hoes, they don't want to do that. They're lazy as hell. I don't want to do that. So fuck you, man. So when the times of trouble come, we're not gonna do our job to come protect your ass. We gonna let your ass die out somewhere in the middle of the street and start to death and get raped by some fucking a maniac, man.
Verse 26. A woman that honors her husband shall be judged wise of all.
That's just a woman that honors her husband, man. So she honors her man, so she respects him, she loves him, right? She no matter what he does, she rocks with him. She don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they look down on that.
Exactly, and whatever.
She divorced him and everything.
And then that's why us brothers, man. Even though we're in the spirit, you gotta learn how to play the game, man. Don't, like I said again, don't try to get too deep with these hoes, man.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, stick and stab, man. Do what you gotta do. Don't be, trying to make, don't be saying, trying to tell a bitch the truth, trying to sit there and break the truth down to her, trying to make you a fucking wife.
Yeah.
We ain't in the time of that shit no more, man. You know, I know how they when you young, you try to find a little sweet little thing that you want on people, but that ain't reality. That ain't reality, man. We all been through it. You work, you try to find your woman, always want one chick, she be with me all the way till the world come back type shit. Man, that's a fucking fantasy, bro. I tell you that right now, it ain't real. So what you do as a man, you get your shit right, do what you gotta do. Split on this side, split on that side, man, move around, bro. Don't stick to these hoes. These bitches ain't trying to be stuck to you. You know? Shit. Play the game.
Right. A loud crying woman but a woman that honors her husband shall be judged wise of all.
Yep.
But she that dishonors him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
Yep.
A loud crying woman and a scold shall be sought out to drive away the enemies.
Yeah, that's all I'm putting women's loud voice. It's to alert.
Run, you don't get fucked away with that.
Go ahead.
There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that
That's right. Women understanding. We ain't set by, man. We ain't set up. You know, we all supposed to be set up right now. We ain't. We're laboring for the nation to speak on Yahweh Shemiyah Shine to get shit right. So this pissing the most high off. My service, that's why I said, when you see me, you didn't close me, you didn't bring me in, you didn't feed me. So therefore, cash was on the doctor.
And go for the women too.
Yeah.
Swap that my men.
Yeah.
You didn't come there with your wife.
Yeah. You didn't
want them.
Yeah, you didn't cater.
Trying to catch the niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
In the streets.
You didn't cater. Right.
and one that would turn from righteousness to sin.
Yep. That pisses the most. Woo! So that one, so that's those three things the Most High say he hates. He can't stand a nigga that was once doing right, but now he being wicked.
Yep. Or a man that went to war for a country and yet now he
ain't be poor. Or his men, or his son out there that's preaching his name, and they ain't being kept.
Yep.
They ain't being taken care of. They ain't being set up.
Yep.
So the Most High got a lot of issues with America. The Most High got a lot of issues. There's a lot of reasons why the Most High gonna nuke this bitch and destroy this, but order this whole entire land and give it all you niggas, man. Yep. Okay.
The Lord prepareth such an one for the sword.
Yep.
A merchant shall hardly keep himself from doing wrong, and a huckster shall not be freed from sin.
This is Jeremiah 2:20. For of old time I have broken thy yoke.
Yes, so most I said, so sorry. Jeremiah's hot. Where
This is Jeremiah 2:1.
One through 2 all the way down. It's all hot.
Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Go and cry in the ear of Jerusalem,
Right.
saying, Thus said the Lord, I remember thee the kindness of thy youth, the love of thy spouse, when thou wentest after me in the wilderness, in a land that was not sown. Israel was holiness unto the Lord, and the first fruit of his increase. All that devoured him shall offend. Evil shall come upon him, said the Lord. Hear ye the word of the Lord, O house of Jacob, and all the families of the house of Israel. Thus said the Lord, what iniquity have your fathers done, that they are gone far from you?
Yes, the Lord said, what the hell I do to you niggas, man? Say that to the Most High. Like, what did I do to you? For you to go off and do the things you did. What did I do to you? Nothing. ain't no nigga we follow the Most High. Ain't no wrong. The Most High ain't do us no wrong. We did him. We did the Most High wrong, man. You know? Go ahead.
That they are gone far from me and have walked after vanity and are become vain.
Yup.
Neither said they, where is the Lord that brought us up out of the land of
Yeah,
Egypt?
then how you say next day? They ain't looking for the Most High, man. They ain't checking for your about shooting out a shot. They ain't checking to come back and sort of work because why? Just like Nick Cannon punk ass, man. As soon as he got called out, as soon as he said he lost he about to lose a show, all this shit, he stopped talking about being an Israelite. He apologized because he's a pussy. You a bitch.
Hey, but the Lord killed his child.
Yeah, that's why the Most High killed that little nigga. Hey, the Most High gonna kill you and all your fucking kids you got.
He ain't done.
Yeah, the Most High gonna murder you, nigga, because you a bitch. See,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, what did the Lord say? You turn from righteousness.
Yeah, he's more
He hates his
yeah,
ass.
Nick Cannon's a bitch.
Hey, he fits right in that. We just got to read.
Yeah, you niggas wanna be sitting up working a fucking job with the devil, sit up here with some hoe, other than being in the kingdom of heaven, drinking out of gold cups. Cause you niggas wanna go walk, wanna be wicked as hell. Find about Jesus Christ, man. Sit up there talking about sweet Jesus and shit. You know, talking about, oh, Jesus saved me and all. And there, brother, remember we watched brother up by your house was a car?
Yeah.
He was talking about that spirit came back up. Brother Kabaya House was speaking about how you got this old ass Miss Hollow, Miss Hollow something.
Oh, yeah.
She says a funny shit sometimes, but
I found it.
yeah,
Yeah.
she.
Hey, wait, before you
Go
go.
ahead.
Well, I was trying to find the shit. I couldn't find it. All right, but this is 2 Peter 2:21. For kids of Lamar and all of them niggas.
Oh yeah, fuck you niggas.
For it had been better for them to have known the ways of righteousness.
Yo, you niggas still still smoking weed. You niggas still drug heads talking about you or
Because
Israel.
it doesn't matter shit to have. Even
Yeah.
if even when you gain something, you don't give a fuck.
And we don't give a fuck what these people think
It
about
is
us.
what it is.
We don't care what they think in their minds. Like, well, fuck them, man.
You don't want it really anywhere.
Man, fuck this world. Fuck all these people here. Most of them kill all these motherfuckers.
Hey,
man.
you only just using this shit. The dog is turned to his own vomit again.
Yeah, these niggas turn back to the what's some damn Sean Jackson. Nigga got tattoos all over his body and shit. Come on, he an Israelite. Nigga, soon as Esau got on your ass, you was scared.
You shut the fuck up.
And on top of that, nigga, all that money, and still you still scared.
Yeah.
It shows you how afraid you nigga. Go ahead.
And the soul that was washed to her willow.
Busy up Esau's ass, man. Go ahead. All up in his industry, all up in his music business, all up in his football, basketball, what the fuck you niggas do? You too busy up in his world, man. Floyd Mayweather too, nigga. You talking about he was an Israelite. Man, what's gonna fuck you up? And you a little nigga too. You know? Once Michael Tyson become a scared little man. You can't even take your kids to school by yourself, nigga.
It's lucky when the Lord take that body from you. Whether he here still and the Lord do him like he did. As straight as Muhammad. All that shit you gotta do, all that karate shit, all that shit you put to death, the Lord still make it a way for you to die. No matter if you look at Bruce Lee. They just poisoned that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, beta, really honestly, the beta male now has more power than the alpha. Because see, the beta is all everybody, you know, the demon walk around with the gun and showing hit. Because you gotta, but
like
if you take away the guns, you do how men got down back in the day. A lot of dudes get fucked up. Esau
Baton, all you can do is hit a nigga with a baton.
You get fucked
You
up.
in trouble, bro.
You get fucked up, it don't even
It's
matter.
a whole nother ball game.